Welcome back to another Motel Coach training video. Today we're going to be diving into GuestPoint property management system, and we're going to be showing you how to create a reservation for a corporate guest that's going to be charged to a company account. While I've got your attention, if you've been enjoying our GuestPoint property management system videos, please subscribe to our channel to keep up to date. If you're looking to take your skills to the next level, we also have more comprehensive courses on both GuestPoint and motel management on our website, motel.com. So jump on, our links are in the description below. In this video, we're going to be creating an individual reservation and we're going to be charging it back to a company account. So to create the first account, we're going to right click and click New Reservation. We can also double left click or click New Reservation in the top right. Now that we're in the reservations section, we're going to put in the check-in, check-out dates. We're going to enter the number of nights and the number of rooms the guest needs. If the guest is not a finalized booking, they're still not sure if they're coming, or you don't have a payment method for them yet, you can mark it as tentative as well. For this booking, we've just got one adult, and we're going to put them in the King Suite, and room 5 is going to suit them. Now let's have a little bit of a play around so you can get a feel for how the company section in GuestPoint works. So we're going to put the company down as new company. I normally like to let it wait just to make sure that that company hasn't booked in with us before. If we go under company name and we start typing another company, and you'll see some companies come up automatically. If we were to say just put in Meredith Lines fully, and then we click first name, if we save this reservation, we're going to be creating a second company under Meredith Lines, and any bookings that we create will go to that new company. So whenever we add a company or a person to a reservation, we always want to allow GuestPoint to see if there's an existing company or person under that name. If there is an existing person under that name, we want to then match up to make sure it's the same person. We can confirm their mobile or email address or maybe their home address. Verifying these guest details just keeps our guest information accurate. We don't want to add a guest to a reservation or a user profile that is not their profile. And the same goes for the company account. So we're going to go back again and we're going to put new company. And so when I put new company in here, and I'm going to put in a guest name, we're going to use our default Tim Smith. So I'm saving that to the previous Tim Smith. The new company here, when I save this reservation, it will actually create a new company. So the rate is $4.90. We're quite expensive for tonight. And we'd put in his details, his mobile, his postal address, his email's already in the account. We're confirming his ETA is for 8 p.m. We don't have any previous guest profile notes or special requests from Mr. Smith, so we don't need to allocate a specific room to him. On arrival and during his stay, we could talk with him and see what he likes. Does he like a room at the back or in a certain place within the motel? We could then add this into the guest profile notes. For this reservation, it's going to be a company reservation, and it's going to be room charges to the company, and then any meal and beverage will go to the guest. So we can put room only to company account. We've now checked in Mr. Smith. We've gone to his room account and we can see that he's got a room charge here for $4.90. Now, Mr. Smith is not paying for this. His company is going to pay. So we need to send this room charge of $4.90 onto the company account, and then they will pay for it via bank transfer or their method of payment. So if we click send to, we've already created the company, new company, so we need to work out how do we send it to the company. If we click send to debtor, it automatically will show you the debtor accounts, and you need to make sure it's the correct one. So these ones here are not the correct debtors, so we don't want to send it to one of these ones. So we click cancel here, and we're going to go into his contact details, and we're going to edit new company. And we need to click allow debtor invoicing. And if you noticed on the previous screen, which I'll show you when we come back, there was 3 companies that we could have sent the bill to, and they've selected this, allow invoicing from any guest. That means that the company name doesn't need to be attached. So let's save changes. We're going to go back into room account, and we're going to send to debtor again. And you can see straight away that now that new company is set up properly as a debtor, it will automatically default to that one. If we look at these other ones, so you've got local council, stakeholder consultancy, and Woolworths. Let's go into local council. So we're going to clear new company, and we're going to start typing local council. And we're going to edit local council. And you can see that it's set up as allow invoicing from any guest. So that's why it's automatically allowing us to send a debtor account to that company. I would generally leave allow invoicing from any guest unticked. It creates more likelihood that you're going to send the wrong accounts to a company. So once we send that room charge of $490 to the new company account, we can go into accounts, and it will start to then show up on our debtor summary. So if we click on new company, and you can see that they've got a total outstanding amount of $490, and it's current. When we say current, that means that it's a new debt. It's only just been posted to that company within 0 to 29 days. Once it hits 30 days, it's going to move across into the 30-day column. So if we click new company and current transactions are amounts that need to be paid. So once we receive the payment, new company might pay via bank transfer. We can click make payment. We can click payment type, direct bank. And once we select this one, it will automatically put in the subtotal, payable, and we click save payment. And that will then remove the payment from the new company account. It will no longer be outstanding. When you've got the description section, I would always try and put in a reference to the payment received. So if you receive any numbers within the transaction from new company, I would put that one in here, whatever it would be. So once we click save payment, you'll then notice that current transactions, there's none. If we click past transactions, it will now show up, and it's got the payment and the original invoice here. Thank you very much for watching our lesson today. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or you're not sure about anything, please drop a comment below. And we've got links to our full comprehensive GuestPoint and motel management courses in the description below. Thank you very much.